This is the Part-Time Gamer, and we are back with Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time what we did is just looked around the camp a little bit, we took care of a couple of quests, but let's see what we have now. We have 2 quest markers. Right, so we have to find Tajin's notes, and we have to go find a logging stand. That was for that requisition. I cleared out my inventory pretty good. I got a couple of things that maybe some people might be able to use. Got this hand hammer. Oh, she can't equip it yet. That's right. Okay, so we have our team. We are ready to go do a little more exploring. Oh, treasures.
We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore?
Let's set our active quest. So you go into your map, you just press X on whatever your thing is, and this is one of those waypoints. So it's just kind of somewhere in here. You know what, I think I am going to try to stock up a little bit on some of the stuff, because we are going to get to a point to where I'm going to want to start crafting stuff. We already did make a new dagger based on one of the schematics that we found. And that new dagger, while not necessarily as good as... Ooh, a nug. Think I can kill her? Oh, I don't know, maybe not. While not necessarily as good as that special one I got, which I think came from the DLC, because I did buy the Ultimate Edition, Game of the Year Edition, whatever it happens to be, that came with all of the different DLC, and so that kind of came with it. But the one that we crafted was really good, and I was able to put some pretty good stats on it. I think I put some critical damage bonus on there, which is good because I think when you come out of stealth, I think everything is a critical hit, or maybe it's a higher chance for critical hit, so I thought that would be our best bet in terms of increasing our DPS with the Inquisitor, the main character. Oh, search. Okay, so when the compass pulses, press L3 to pulse. Okay. Search.
I should look around.
Ooh, yeah, it kind of vibrates a little bit too. Let's get all this stuff first. Because if I can use this iron to maybe make some more stuff, maybe I'll be able to make something for Cassandra. Ooh, maybe even some armor. I feel like I have pretty good armor though right now. We at least have that DLC armor that we got that has really good numbers in terms of damage reduction. Okay, so it kind of points us in a certain direction. Oh, so it doesn't even show up until you actually get close to it. Well, that is good to know. Is there anything else in here worth getting? No, doesn't sound like it. Okay, so we got that, but we do have one more quest item we have to get out in this general way, and I don't want to have to come back. It's all about efficiency here, people. We are efficient with our time. Because I'm currently on my lunch break, and I have a conference call in about 2 hours, and I do have some stuff I have to do, so I'm actually going to take a short lunch today. I'm only going to be taking about a half an hour. So I'm going to be watching the clock because I have a lot of stuff I have to get done at work today. But for those of you, if this is the first video you're seeing, I do work from home, which means during my lunch break, I do have the opportunity to play, which not a lot of people have. That I do completely understand. Obviously, if you work in an office building or at some other type of job, there's no way you're going to be able to go home just to play games for any period of time that's worthwhile. Especially games like this. My one concern about doing this particular game is I know that it's a big game. And in big games like this, if you're only going to play it a half an hour at a time, I mean, I'm going to end up uploading 200 videos. I mean, I hope I don't end up taking that long to beat it, because I really want to see kind of where this story goes. Alright, I'm going to kind of keep searching for stuff around here, but I will try to find that logging stand, whatever it is I'm looking for out here. So I've watched a couple of Let's Plays of this game. Some guys that do a really good job. I like Christopher Odd. You should go check out his channel if you're watching this. He does a really good job with his Let's Plays too, and he's from what I can tell, he's a little bit more of a completionist. He likes to read all the text and, You know, if you like to kind of have some background noise while you're working, or you want to kind of get a deeper dive into the lore of a game, I would definitely recommend looking at his channel and seeing what kind of stuff he has. Ooh, what are those? A Druffalo. I wonder if I can get behind this guy and cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to think that might have been a bad idea. Now I got some Druffalo on my butt. Oh, and he got me out of... Wow, he got me out of stealth. So these guys have a lot of guard on them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to break through that and see if I can't kill this guy. It doesn't look like he's doing any damage to me, but I'm definitely not doing very much damage to him either, so... very slowly making it through his barrier. Oh my gosh, these guys have a lot of freaking hit points. And... yeah, there we go. That was a pretty good one. So I'm gonna kind of do that. I did not mean to get the other guy there, to be honest. I really was not planning on that. Oh, this was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. Oh, and he broke my stealth, which means... okay, so if you are in this area, don't attack the Druffalo. They have a lot of hit points and guard, which makes it even worse. So just kind of... yeah. Man, they better drop like some amazing piece of gear or something, because I gotta say, this is pretty annoying. Yeah, okay, so I was able to do a little bit of damage to him there. It looks like Stealth and this Twin Fangs, I think is what it's called, are on the same cooldown, which means I can use those back to back to each other, and that means more damage. So I'll pretty much just always use those together, I guess. Because like that did 95, and I'm just doing like 10 at a time. And that's just not... yeah, so... so it's a little bit easier when you only have one to contend with, I'll say that. Oh, and those... okay, so the orange numbers, it looks like... but in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the flame damage that's happening. So cool. Okay. Yeah! Okay, so what did you drop? 8,000... no, Druffalo hide. And you dropped nothing! Oh my gosh, that is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. Okay. I got a logging site. Is there like a treasure chest or something? Make this worthwhile. Hey, let's go attack a Druffalo. Okay, don't do that. I forgot that I didn't also have my other teammates, so... I mean... so like my health barely went down. I'm guessing it's because you're in the starting area, they don't really want you to like, oh, I went to attack a Druffalo, and then it killed me. Because that would be pretty, that would suck a lot if you're in the early level. Okay, so I got some stuff, and so I'm just going to run back to town here as quickly as I can. Ooh, elf root. Get it. Now, did I get these before? Did they grow back? Because I feel like in Origins, I feel like I remember, one, enemies didn't respawn. So once you cleared an area, it was clear. Like, you didn't have to worry about it at all. But I think the same thing was true of ooh, what's that? Of items like minerals and herbs and stuff like that. A Daedalus Slasher and a silver bracelet. Let's take them. Who's that? Look, it's Cullen. Hello, Cullen.
You there? There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
Well, I like to stand out.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
Oh, yeah, everything is a mess.
The Conclave destroyed a giant hole in the sky. Things aren't looking good.
Which is why we're needed. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
You are correct. I did not come here for a lecture. Ooh. So, maybe this is like a romantic... Ooh, I like your enthusiasm, Mr. Cullen.
No, but if you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps.
Ooh, I think he like ye.
There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Ryden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Looks like he might have gotten a little tight in the cuirass. Ooh, more treasures. Let's see. Be something good. Ooh, a Mind Leech staff. That should be good for Solus, right? So I'm guessing this has a similar naming color convention to most games. The white are all going to be common items. Blue's probably rare. Maybe they have like orange epic. Things like that. Let's see, who else is over here? So there's Cullen. I see another face. Ah, it's Cassandra. Apparently you can flirt with like everybody. You are impressive, milady.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
Oh man. Is there an investigation? What do you believe? What happens next? Nah. I think you had to do it.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
Yeah, I definitely think she struggles internally with a lot of things. She had a cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone.
Well, let's try to fix that, eh?
I'm curious. Do you even believe in the Maker?
I don't know.
I can't really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Yeah, I think there's some pretty good character development so far. It seems pretty good, at least. Oh yeah, we gotta go. Did we do something over here yet? I see a quest marker.
Come on, you've seen our mounts. Most of them should be pulling plows.
Oh, I think we have to modify armor. Do we have any armor that we can modify? Nope. Okay. So we're just not going to worry about that
My
quest
uncle
marker.
died at the conclave. I'm
As much as I dislike having unfinished quests. Ain't nobody got time for that. Let's see, we did pick up some new equipment though. Let's see, we got some weapons. The Dalish Slasher. Not as good as that. And not as good as that. So I'm going to throw that one away. Now let's find Solus. Let's see. Oh yeah, this beats the pants off of it. Kind of. Yeah, it really does. So even though it doesn't have that +3 to magic, it does have way more damage. So I would imagine that would be... Oh no! That's not what I meant to do. Can I get that back? Let's see. Valuables. Mind Leech. Unmarked for sale. Good. Yeah, sometimes I go so quick I forget to pay attention. I'm sure you know how that goes. Okay, so there's a note. We're saving all the notes though. That's going to be worth more experience later. Do you remember seeing this? Is there anything in here? Another note? Yeah, I'm going to be able to come through here and get quite a few notes. That will be nice. Oh, you look like a chest, but I can't get you.
Do you think the mages will be
Let's see. Alright, so Inquisition weapons. Oh, it's basically like the same thing as crafting, but it fills in everything for me. Okay, so I got some experience points and influence. Awesome. I don't know what influence is though. So maybe people will give me stuff if I have more influence. And that kind of makes sense. Oh, another chest. People are very careless around here with all their goods. Ooh, a belt of health. I'm guessing it probably gives extra HP. I'm actually going to give it to me. Normally I would give something like that to my tank, Cassandra. But because she has guard, there's probably going to be a lot of instances where she's just not even getting hit. So we'll kind of let her not get hit. And we'll just assume that that makes everything easier. Some stuff. Hey.
You're back. And in one piece.
Aye, and here's the notes.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Alright. So what did I get? Ooh, a lyrium potion. Increases magic by 30 for 20 seconds.
Let me know.
I think if I go in here... Let's see. Attributes. There's Solus. Ooh, I have some points to spend too. So he has... Alright, so his magic is 10, which means I'm going to basically quadruple his magic using that. Oh man, isn't that a little overpowered? Alright, let's see. I don't have any points for myself, but Cassandra. Let's see. Some good stuff here. Payback Strike, Shield Wall. Bear mauls the wolves. Can't be flanked. Oh, it's not bad, I guess. Let's see. No two-handed. Battle Master. This looks like it's more about killing. I don't need her to kill. I need her to stay alive. They protect their allies by making themselves the biggest target. Oh, yeah, that's important. When enemies take the bait, vanguards pick apart brutal person. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, so I have this one. Charging Bull slams into enemies, increasing guard and knocking them down. That's pretty good. Seems more like a damage dealing. Taunt all nearby enemies with a shout. You know what this does? A powerful shout carries across the battlefield, taunting a targeted. Ooh. So this one only does one, but its cooldown is 16 seconds. This one does everybody, but its cooldown is 24. So let's do that. You get a bonus to your maximum guard. Well, that sounds pretty good. What is this one? You know how to make the most of your equipment, giving an honor bonus when you have active guard. Your party does more damage to... Oh, that's actually not bad. To taunted foes. And then you can take damage for your people. Any attack... Ooh. So every time the tank gets attacked, they dish out damage back again. And then if you're getting smothered... Let's go this way. Yeah, more guard means less damage taken. Okay, Solas. Let's see. So we have Barrier, which I know that's going to be important. Where's your Cure spell? Is it got also Peaceful Aura? Nope, that's not it. Dispel, Rejuvenating Barrier, Revival. Okay, so if they die, they get that. Strength of Spirits, Mind Blast. Where's this? Where's the Cure spell? You've learned to cast Barrier with a more stable each time the barrier is expired. Okay. That's interesting. So there's no... Okay, so how do you cure people? I remember they had like specializations in Origins that maybe there's like a cure spell in there somewhere. Alright, Peaceful Aura. Yeah, I don't want you to get hit. So let's do that. I will say I did read that Dispel is important. Because when those rifts open up, when the rifts open up, you can dispel one of the little portals. Let's see. Long shot's what I got. Explosive shot. That's good. What is this one? Do more damage to people over a certain percent of health. Come on. There we go. And pincushion. Consecutive. Oh, that's nice. And full draw. Okay, so it's over here. This is more damage when elevated. And dive out of trouble and hail of arrows. Well, to be completely honest, this seems like it's a total pain in the butt to have to do. So I'm not controlling. So I'm going to Explosive Shot. Because, come on, Explosive Shot sounds awesome. And then that's everybody. Everyone's got points.
You need anything?
Okay. What about upgrading potions? I'm not going to read you. I'm just going to figure it out. It's Regeneration Potion. Okay, so I really don't have enough stuff to do anything at this point. Yeah, I don't... Okay, so I'm just assuming I'm not going to be able to upgrade anything quite yet. Never really used, I never really used grenades and stuff like that in, Origins. Pretty much just controlled my warrior, ran into battle, and started slaughtering things. So, do I have any other active quests here? Alright! Here's the good news. I think we get to go to that first area. So we did a bunch of stuff here. Let's see, did I get anything else that I need to worry about getting rid of? No, we're good.
Filled with
How much do I have in my inventory? 11 out of 60. I'm not gonna run all the way back down there to dump it off. Ooh. Something else to loot. Kunari Battle Axe. Yummy. You know, before I go, because, yeah, I'm going to call it after I do this. Tactics. So I'm going to be controlling this Evelyn, so I'm not going to worry about it. Payback Strike. I am going to turn this off. I did fiddle with this the first time I played. Shield Wall. I'm going to say War Cry is preferred, as is Challenge. So it means they're going to do those more often. Let's go Barrier is going to be preferred. And those just use whenever. And then Varric, do not use Caltrops. That is a stupid, stupid thing. Now, one thing I do have to say, I really liked the way you could set up the AI in Origins way better. Because you could, if you ever played Final Fantasy XII, you remember the Gambit system, where you'd basically put different conditions in there and that would cause them to act. So for example, you could say if Cassandra's HP is below 50%, cast heal. Or if the enemy's HP is above 80%, use an ability that would hurt enemies with more HP or something like that. And it allowed you to be really flexible about how the AI would behave. You could pretty much completely customize and, for the most part, control them without having to physically control them. And it was really, really nice to have that ability because you didn't have to worry about what they were doing. Now, in this game, when you have these tactics, all I know is she's not going to use Payback Strike, and she's going to use Challenge and Warcry first and most, but then Shield Wall after. Like, there's no... I really wish I could have, like, when her HP drops down to a certain percent, I would love her to use something like Shield Wall, where she's going to block a lot more damage, and it'll make it harder for her to die. But then you get into some other things here. So this is... they'll stop using abilities at a certain point. I just don't see any reason, because stamina and mana both regenerate. Like, it doesn't make any sense to not use them. I guess unless maybe I plan on doing that. And I did read you want them to follow themselves because it makes them die less. Like, they won't do as many stupid things. I don't know. I just read that somewhere. Who knows? Healing Potion Reserve, they'll not use healing potions if this many or fewer remain. So with her, if there's one or less remaining, she won't use it, but I need her to stay alive because she'll keep everyone else alive. And for you, I want you staying above, at least at 50%. Solace, I want you to stay at 50% as well, but you can be 3 or less. You are going to follow yourself, and you're going to use pretty much all your mana and stamina. So 3 or less, 30%, I think that works well. And I guess if I'm not controlling you, I'm going to make you 3 or less, 30, and I'll make you control yourself. And I'll let you pretty much go gung-ho. So we've set up different things, we've done different stuff. It is now time to end this episode.
That may prove more effective against demons.
This is almost why I didn't want to play this game as my first Let's Play. I mean, I barely get any time to do this stuff. So we just spent about a half an hour, roughly. And all we did was just a couple of things in the area. So I hope things pick up a little bit for both of our sakes, because you're probably getting pretty bored of me just hanging around this town. So next time, we're going to explore whatever that place was we scouted out. I think it's the Hinterlands. So thanks for watching. I am the Part-Time Gamer. Leave any comments below what you want me to do. But no spoilers. See you next time.